All right, let's see if this actually works. This is a test to go live. Um, what does my Twitch dashboard say? Looks like I'm live. There's a little bit of a delay, but yeah, it looks like I'm actually live. This is my first stream ever. I'm trying out settings in OBS. I'm trying out, like, do I want to do windowed? Do I not want to do windowed? I'm trying out my microphone, so I'm recording this so I can see what it comes to. I'm actually going to lower that volume limit right now because I tend to talk pretty loud. This is just basically just a test. That's why I said first broadcast test. I'm not trying to be funny or do anything. I have a setup on my dining table. This is really just bad. But yeah, I just wanted to see how this works, test out the Twitch dashboard, see if there's anything going on in chat, if anything is, there. OBS seems to be working fine. I am recording this so I can see what it looks like. Don't have too many dropped frames. So it looks like it's okay. So now I'm going to put myself down in the corner and start doing an actual thing. So I'm going to turn on display capture. I have my Steam library here. I am a huge fan of Okami, so I figured I would give it a shot, try to play a little bit of that. I already started a save file, mainly because I wanted to figure out how my controller worked on the new computer, because I got a, come on, OBS, work with me here, work with me, OBS, thank you. I'm still learning the program, so I got a controller that, it's not an Xbox controller, because I don't like Xbox controllers, they don't feel comfortable in my hand, but this is like a PS3, PS2, PS3 clone of a controller, but it's set up like an Xbox controller, so my computer reads it as an Xbox controller, even though that's not what it is. This is just a $15 controller off of Amazon. Nothing special, nothing big. But I'm going to try to play some Okami here. This is just a test. Again, this is my first time streaming ever. I have no idea what I'm doing. I read some tutorials on the internet, and yeah, that's where things stand. So, let's try to get this going. I'm going to put my other earbud in, and I am going to start Okami. So here we go. Yes, it says I played 53 minutes. That's because I have been attempting to play this. I now need to drag it back to the other window here so I can see what I am doing. Now there is an OBS, which is, I need to edit that. Sorry, I'm still learning all of this. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go, Okami. Match title, otherwise find window, same type, window. So I'm going to do that and turn that on. And then I'm going to do this and hopefully, haha, it works. Looks good. As you can tell, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, no idea. Figuring it out though, as we go. So I'm going to hit start and just play this for a little while and see how things look. I'm going to turn up the volume a smidge so I can hear what I'm playing. I don't want to mute that. I want to unmute that. Oh, come on, computer. What are you doing? Oy vey, computer. Sorry. Yeah, okay, fine. Let me turn my volume up. There we go. Oy. So, I need to make sure OBS is outputting the audio from the computer. Desktop audio. Nope, muted it. Alright, it looks like the desktop audio is going out. Because I want you guys to be able to hear it. Hopefully, yes. I don't know. I'll see. I'm recording this. We'll see what it looks like when I'm done recording. But yeah, so back to Okami. As you can see, it plays a preview if you just let it sit there while I'm fudging around with stuff. So if I hit the start button again, begin story. I'm going to go to new game and start this afresh. So I've already gotten a couple of the achievements in Steam simply because I was playing this just to get a feel for the controller and how it works on the PC. Okami is my ultimate favorite game ever. So I was super excited to get it on the PC for Steam. I didn't get it for myself for the holidays, but I'm super excited to play it now. So I'm going to let this opening intro play for those of you that haven't seen it. And I'm going to read it to you because obviously there's no audio saying it. So long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. This game also, by the way, is absolutely stunningly beautiful. Just saying. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. Have I said I love this game? I really love this game. You have to kind of know Japanese mythology, but it's worth it. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. This opening takes a little bit, but it's nice. It's pretty. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. This was originally a PS2 game, by the way, if you didn't know, by Clover Studios, who got bought by Capcom. Amazing game. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this. Honestly, I don't think it was much of a secret. It's a small village. Everyone probably knew he liked her. Like, seriously, small village. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. Yeah, dude, it's blatantly obvious you love her. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel, the blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat showed brilliantly. Excuse me, it's like 8:45 in the morning. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Baring its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt toward Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Thank you to the one person who's actually watching me right now. I appreciate it. Because I just realized, hey, I have a viewer. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow, but Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Probably should have put a sweater on before this. It's actually a little cold in my house. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed into a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. The opening takes a while in this game, but it's worth it. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Alright, I'm going to disappear. Because the next is actually like a cutscene and not just like scrolling text. So I'm actually going to disappear for a sec. And I will be back. If I can get back to Okami, thank you. Alt-Tab is your friend. Not that you can see me, but Alt-Tab is your friend. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. And here we go. Yay, I got another viewer, thank you. I'm letting cutscene play right now. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. Dun dun dun! Not that you can see me, but I did like a hand movement. Because I'll be back as soon as this cutscene is over. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Yes, I can read. I'm an adult. Here we go. Is this the legendary sword? I have to go back to stupid computer. Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? Yes, you idiot. Yes, it is. ... No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend. Nothing but a fairy tale. Uh-huh. And here we go. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words. I wake darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me and unleash my power. He looks scared. This game does look very pretty on the PC. I will say that. This game looks really nice. So did he say it? Did he not say it? We'll never know. Do-do-do. Yep, cutscene. Cutscenes are always fun. There we go. And I'm going to come back now. Webcam. And I'm back. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. I'm going to make myself a little smaller. And Sakuya, she is a reoccurring character in this game, so we will be seeing her often. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. Ooh, prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Talk about dramatic. Right? Like, dramatic, right? Yeah, it seems dramatic to me. Seems pretty dramatic, but, you know, we'll see. Okami, Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Yeah, keep an eye on Amy. Yeah, wolf. Totally a wolf. Sakuya's just like, really? Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. Which, actually, by the way, Nippon is Japan's word for itself. If you didn't know. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. No crap. The evil 8-headed demon just got released? Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Eh? What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? And she laughs. More laughter. Phew, what on earth? You again? Yeah, that's the one thing about this game I don't like, is that there's no actual dialogue. It's just all like the weird, like, wonga 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 voices. Ow, 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 are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting. That's all. Oh, Isun. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug! I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. He bounces. He never, ever stops bouncing. I swear. He bounces the whole game. The first time I played this, I dumped over 80 hours into it. And yeah, he bounced the whole time. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long until you're bowing before my great brush. Pfft. It's actually not bad. Like, the artwork's not bad. It's a traditional style, but it's actually not bad. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? Wouldn't say that, Isun. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say it was cuter than the real thing. What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it! You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Yeah, that's because I am the statue of Shiranui. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword, Denkomaru, against you. Convenient roar from Orochi is convenient, because timing need to cut the chatter and get back to the plot. What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh great god, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on, their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Yeah, that doesn't sound wrong at all. Cut it free and the village will be reborn. Okay, Sakuya, way to be dramatic. Like, seriously. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit, that girl said. That if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power... Yeah, and obviously it's in red, so it's important to the plot. There's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Alright, I think I actually forgot to turn on the minigame, so I'm gonna go into the settings real quick. Original settings, haha, minigames on. Yes, I want the minigames. I want my demon fangs. I want my demon fangs. Alright. Return to title. Yes. Oh wait, shit, no, I didn't want to do that. Oh, excuse me, and I just goofed. Oh well, I will just skip the opening. Oh, I have to listen to some of that again. I'm an idiot. Sorry, I didn't mean to go back to title. I meant to go back to game. Because, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing as a streamer. I'm new at this. I'm going to skip the whole thing this time because I literally just read it. I'm just going to hit the start button over and over and over again and skip. I'm just going to skip the whole thing. Skip. 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 There we go. Alright, back to where I was. I am, however, going to make sure the mini games are still on, and this time I will exit options instead of returning to title. Exit options. There we go. So this is basically, there aren't really levels in this game. It's mostly open world. I mean, you have, like, specific areas that you run to, so, like, you have to load areas, but it's pretty much open world. You can do what you want. I have a blast with it. I think it's great. But this first entrance here, like, you can't leave this area. Like, you can't. It, like, yeah, it doesn't let you leave, right? So you have to kind of do this tutorial stage to kind of learn how things go. So you basically have to go into the Shining White Light, because it's basically to teach you the controls and how the game works. So, yeah, fun times there. But, yeah. So here we are. We are in the tutorial. And where are we? Where are we? Got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, no, because we're not in the village. We're in some weird sub-dimension held inside Sakuyu's tree. I don't know. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. LB changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? Yes, Isun, I'm gonna be okay. So yeah, that shows you the map. First person view! Yay, I can look around. But you can't move in first person view in this game. But you can, however, look around. There's the entrance. Down you go. Turn that off. That brings up the map. So we're going to the other end, at the top end. So, and if you stay still long enough, Amy kind of takes a nap. Origin mirror! Hold on. That's an origin mirror! I literally just said that, Isun. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Or until I delete the game. Which I'm not going to, but until I delete the game. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way, you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning. Well, especially still learning the ropes. Also, origin mirrors are cool because if you have an origin mirror that has a red X on it, you can actually teleport between them. Can you tell I played this game before? So actually, when I first started playing, I saved all the way down here so that I could, save this for like streaming. So actually, I'm gonna do like I'll just take spot 1. Or maybe I'll do spot 10 because this is like my test stream save. So I'm gonna do spot 1, spot 10. Yes, save in spot 10. So it looks like I dropped. Am I not? What is going on in my thing? So I'm looking over at Twitch, and Twitch is not happy with me right now. Let me refresh my dashboard. Am I actually still live? What is going on, Twitch? Why you no work? Yeah, see, Amy goes to sleep if, yeah. Amy goes to sleep if, you stay still for long enough. Alright, Twitch, what is going on? I don't think my computer's quite happy about it, but, we'll see. There we go. Oh, no, it says I'm still live. That's good. Will it actually pick up my stream? Yes, it will. Awesome. Thank you. I guess I just had to refresh the page. It was not working right for some reason. Alright, so let's keep going now that I've saved. I'm basically going to do this first area, and that'll probably just be the stream. Again, this is just a test. I'm just trying out streaming. This is my first ever stream, my first ever thing. Why not just have some fun with it? Look! Are all those pots just waiting to be broken? If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Yes, money. Money. And you need money in this game. You need a lot of money in this game. Press X to bust them with your head. And it's saying X because that's the controller, right? There's an actual X on the controller, so, Because basically, it thinks I have an Xbox controller in my hand, even though I don't. Way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. Yes, Isun, I know. Boom, boom. Yes, money is good. Collect all the monies. Give me all the yen. I need yen. This game can get very expensive, especially with healing items. I need all the money I can have. Thank you. Also, by the way, I tend to manually control the camera on occasion, because sometimes the auto camera is not good, but, Whoa, whoa, hold on there, furball. Isun calls you furball a lot. It gets a little annoying. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press A to jump. Then press A again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. Yes, do a wall jump. Thank you, Isun. I think I know how to do that already. Because I've played this game before. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. So basically, there's a couple of things in here that, like, I know some hidden spots because, like I said, I've played this game before. It is my all-time favorite game of all time. It is actually the only JRPG I've actually finished with 100% completion on my original PS2 save. So if that tells you something about how much I enjoyed this game. But you collect stray beads throughout the game. And it basically, if you get 100% completion with a... if you get 100% completion and you get all 100 stray beads, you actually get this item you can equip in New Game Plus that basically makes you immortal. You cannot die. Oh yeah, gotta love when stuff glitches. Basically, you can't die, you can't be hurt, and you can just wail on things. So, that's always fun. Oh, and now Isun's gonna show off the brush techniques. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? That's kinda long. Mind if I call you Amy? Listen, Amy. Ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Ooh. Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'd take all day to explain. A picture is worth 1,000 words, right? So Isun fills this one in, and then you get to do it later. Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13! Each one is the power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but... God or no god, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? What? What? 13? What? Hint, 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 it's you. Hint, 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 it's the wolf you're playing as. Like, seriously, Isun. I need better headphones. These keep wanting to fall out. I need some nice over-ear ones with the mic. The problem is my laptop only has like the single multi-jack. It doesn't have like separate headphone and headphone and mic jacks, so I need to get an integrated set. I brought my boyfriend's, but his have the 2 jacks, not the 1, so. The River of the Heavens? They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Yes, it's the little puddle, by the way. So, then go up this hill. Do-do-do-do-do. Also, if you, like, dash, it makes you run faster. Hint, hint. Hey, what do you know? Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful night in ages. Hey, look, are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? I have one new item in my inventory. Steam, what are you doing, Steam? What? Steam, what you do? What do, Steam? Steam? New item in Steam? Steam, what's my new thing? Okay, Steam. Oh, okay, the sun god Amaterasu. Apparently I got a card or something in Steam. Alright, Steam. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, I need to go back to. Come on. Ugh. Alright, there we go. There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. So yeah, I'm playing this on Steam because I don't have the hardware required to stream from the PS3, or I'd do that, but I don't have the hookup. I need one of those capture cards, and I don't have it. I already have the laptop, and I don't need anything for that, so. And of course, Isun can't draw the star. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Hint, hint, hint. Press the RB button to hold the brush, then X to draw. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that, mumble. And I'm, like, really super anal about getting it, like, just right. I want the star, like, dead on. So, like, this usually takes me a sec with the controller. There we go. Ta-da! I like the star to be right where it's supposed to be. And I'm going to be taking some screenshots here and there because I can in Steam because it's just a hotkey, so you know. Why isn't Mother Amaterasu? I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Yeah, that's the game, basically. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Okay, so Twitch is having a little bit of a freak out right now. I am apparently... All right. All right, excellent. Yeah, no, I'm not connected. All right, so, well, you know what? I'm not connected, so... yeah, I am going to just end here. So I'm going to stop streaming and stop recording, and, yeah, this was fun.